Hey, welcome back. With today's video, I think I've got a little something for everyone, to be honest. I'm gonna, if you're interested at all in tapping on the neck, there's a bit of that in the mix. Some metronome work. I know that it seems that a lot of students don't really know how to use a metronome, so I'm going to make some suggestions and show how I use a metronome with this tapping as the material to work with, so to speak. And then I'm of the opinion that if you want to be a good musician, then something you need to be able to do is take two beats and subdivide those into twos and fours and threes and sixes, which is basically what we're going to be looking at doing today. So let's start off with what I'm actually going to be playing, which is the tapping. So this is a very simple thing, I guess. It's fairly new to me. Thought I'd share it. So I'm just tapping with my with the index finger of my right hand at the 12th fret, and then with my left hand, I'm going from the 5th fret to the 3rd fret, then open, and then back 3, 5. So nice and slow. So there's only 6 notes there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So some of the time we'll be looking at grouping notes into threes, and sometimes we'll be subdividing into threes. So if we look at 16th beats, 1 eander, 2 eander, 3 eander, 4 eander. Basically, we're taking every beat and turning it into 4. Da 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 da. Something that's going to help you is if you can group those into threes. So we'll go 1 2 3 2 2 3 3 2 3 4 2 3, which is 12 16th beats, and then we'll have a da 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 da, a group of 4 to resolve it to 16. Okay, so this is something we often do, like this sort of lick. So that's 1 2 3 2 2 3 3 2 3 4 2 3 1 and 2 and. So that's an example of what I mean. So sometimes when I play this 6, I'm going to be going 1 2 3 2 2 3 3 2 3 4 2 3 1 and 2 and. That's 16 notes. Let's start with the metronome, and hopefully things will become more apparent. Just to recap: 12, 5, 3, open, 3, 5 is what we're working at. So first of all, I'm going to start nice and slow. And if you don't know already, you will soon learn that playing slowly, to be honest, is harder than playing fast in some regards. So this is what, 72 BPM we're starting with. And first of all, I'm going to treat the metronome as if it's just playing quarter beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's what I'm going to play first of all. And when you've got a slow beat like that, what most of us will do, we'll actually subdivide it in our heads. So for instance, like if I really go a lot slower. So how would I play along with that and get exactly where the beat is? Pretty close, pretty close. The way I do that is in my head I'm going da 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 da. So at 72 I was subdividing by 2. Da da da. So, just to be clear, you kind of need to pick with your fingers slightly, right? So this first one, it's hammering on, it's not a put on. Don't just put it on the neck, hammer it with the tip of the finger. And then I'm sort of slightly flicking with it to get that pull off. Likewise here, this finger sort of flicks off. Then when they come on, they've got a hammer. So, speed it up a bit. Now we're going to treat it like the click. I'm going to go for 8 beats. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and da, 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 da. And what I suggest is you actually do what I'm doing, which is out loud. Da, 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 before you start playing, so that you really know that you are locked in to that metronome. It's all fairly slow at the moment. My suggestion is you get things right slowly and then it's quite easy to speed up. If you play sloppily, slowly, it'll really start falling apart when you get the speed up. So now I'm going to treat it like 16th beats. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a da 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 da. So this is where I'm definitely going to be going da 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 da. 1 2 3 2 2 3 3 2 3 4 2 3 1 and 2 and 1 2 3 4. So I'm locking in to that clicking and I'm seeing, well, which note am I playing? And checking with every single 16th beat. Is that in time? Is that in time? Oh, I'm a little ahead there. Oh, I'm a little behind there. And noticing. Now, this is the piece that I was trying to express earlier where I'm saying, well, you want to be able to subdivide. If you're going to be a good musician, you need to be able to subdivide into 3s and 6s as well. And I don't know if I've said this video yet, but do not count. Count, you know, use numbers to understand and to analyse, but not when you're playing. So out loud. Da 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 da. And then double it. I don't think I can actually make the sound. But it's actually a bit too fast for me to get the sounds out. So I'll do the threes first and then just literally double it in time. So at first my timing was out, it was wrong. And what I would suggest is you pay attention to how you're feeling. I don't want to go too hippie on you, but you want to be relaxed. Be treating this more like a meditative exercise than a stressy, oh my God, I must get as fast as possible. You want to be relaxed, focused, okay? So really that's the fastest, is when I'm subdividing each of those clicks into 6. That's the fastest I'm playing. I took quite a long time on that because I'm explaining. So that's 72. So literally each time I would say ballpark, speed it up roughly 5 BPM. And let's go through all of them a bit faster than before. Going too fast already. So, could do better, kind of there. Now the threes. So you can see we're getting pretty fast, even at this slow tempo. Up 5 beats, up 5 BPM once again. Sixteenth will be, but I'm going to group them into that 4 groups of 3, then a group of 4. Three. Now for threes. So I was out at first when I started making that sound. So. So I'm not going to take you through the whole process, but I would just keep doing that basically until I can't play that fast anymore. It won't be long before I'll be dropping the 3s and 6s because I simply can't go that fast. Just to give you an example, so I'm now going 130 BPM. See, comes without a mistake. I think that's quite sloppy. I'd be doing it better if I just carried on increments of 5 BPM rather than jumping straight up to 130. But hey ho, can I do the threes? It's just too fast for me to do the sixes. So, and I'll keep going until I get to as fast as my metronome will go, and I will have dropped, I might have dropped the 16ths by then. So, I hope that's been useful. Subdivide, keep listening to beats, and subdivide threes and fours. Okay, just anything, when you're walking, do it. Just anything that's a pulse. It will make your phrasing for your soloing, your improvising so much better. It will make your phrasing for your strumming. You'll get some interest. You'll get some interest going. Tapping. I hope that was useful. That's the only tapping I've done so far. It's only something I've started fairly recently. And then the metronome work. I hope that's been of use. That's today's video. Take care. Hope to see you tomorrow.